Welcome to an exclusive look into the Tunisian Armed Forces of 2026, a military force shaped by a decade of profound transformation. Situated at the crossroads of Africa, Europe, and the Middle East, Tunisia faces a complex security landscape. From the shifting sands of the Sahara to the bustling streets of its ancient cities, the nation's military has evolved into a modern, agile, and highly professional force, ready to defend its sovereignty and contribute to regional stability. This evolution wasn't born overnight. It's the result of strategic planning, international partnerships, and an unwavering commitment to excellence. For years, Tunisia has worked to modernize its equipment, professionalize its personnel, and refine its operational doctrines. The goal was clear: to build a military capable of meeting 21st century threats head-on, from conventional warfare to the asymmetric challenges of terrorism and cyber attacks. Today, in 2026, we see the culmination of that effort, a force that is not only a guardian of the nation, but a key partner in global security. Join us as we go behind the scenes to explore the training, technology, and strategic vision that define the Tunisian army of today. The journey of every Tunisian soldier begins with the crucible of basic training. This is where civilians are transformed into disciplined military personnel. The program is intense, designed to build physical and mental resilience. Recruits are pushed to their limits through rigorous physical conditioning, mastering obstacle courses, long-distance marches, and hand-to-hand combat. They learn the fundamentals of marksmanship, first aid, and fieldcraft, essential skills for survival and effectiveness on any battlefield. But more than that, basic training instills a deep sense of camaraderie, discipline, and patriotism. It forges an unbreakable bond between soldiers and a shared commitment to the nation they have sworn to protect. It's a foundational experience that prepares them for the specialized challenges that lie ahead. Upon completing basic training, soldiers move on to advanced individual training, where they begin to specialize in their chosen military occupational specialty. This is where a soldier becomes an infantryman, a tanker, an artilleryman, a combat engineer, or a communications specialist. The training is highly specific and hands-on. Infantry soldiers, for example, will spend weeks mastering squad tactics, urban combat techniques, and advanced weaponry. They learn to move, communicate, and fight as a cohesive unit, practicing room-clearing drills in mock-up villages and coordinating lift-fire exercises in realistic field conditions. Meanwhile, aspiring tank crews learn to operate and maintain sophisticated armored vehicles like the M60A3 patent tanks, which have been significantly upgraded with modern fire control systems and thermal imaging. They practice gunnery on vast ranges, learning to engage targets accurately while on the move. Artillery units train on systems like the M109 self-propelled howitzer, mastering the complex calculations required to deliver precise long-range fire support. Combat engineers learn the dangerous but vital skills of mine clearance, bridge construction, and obstacle breaching. Each specialty involves a deep dive into the technical and tactical aspects of their role, ensuring every soldier is an expert in their field. For a select few, the path leads to the elite echelons of the Tunisian military, the Special Forces. The Tunisian Special Forces Group, or GFS, is the tip of the spear. Their selection and training process is notoriously grueling, designed to identify individuals with exceptional physical endurance, mental fortitude, and unwavering resolve. Candidates face a series of brutal tests that push them to the brink of exhaustion. From non-stop land navigation exercises across punishing terrain to complex problem-solving scenarios under extreme stress. Only a small fraction of those who start will earn the coveted beret. Once selected, their training becomes even more specialized. GFS operators are masters of unconventional warfare. They train extensively in direct action missions, special reconnaissance, counterterrorism, and hostage rescue. Their skills are honed in diverse environments, from infiltrating enemy lines under the cover of darkness to conducting close-quarters combat inside buildings. They are expert parachutists, trained in both static line and high-altitude, lopening jumps. They are also skilled combat divers, capable of conducting maritime operations from the sea. The GFS represents the pinnacle of military professionalism in Tunisia, a small, highly lethal force ready to be deployed anywhere, anytime. To tackle the nation's most critical security threats, the Tunisian military's strength is amplified through its robust international partnerships. A cornerstone of this collaboration is the annual African Lion Exercise, one of the largest joint military exercises on the continent. Hosted alongside the United States and other partner nations, African Lion is a massive undertaking that brings together thousands of personnel from different branches and countries. For the Tunisian army, it's an invaluable opportunity to train in a multinational environment, enhancing interoperability and sharing best practices. During African Lion, Tunisian units work side by side with their American counterparts, conducting complex, multi-domain operations. You might see Tunisian mechanized infantry platoons coordinating with U.S. Marine Corps units in a large-scale ground assault. Tunisian artillery batteries will practice synchronizing their fire missions with U.S. air support. Learning to deconflict airspace and coordinate strikes effectively, the exercise often includes a combined Joint Task Force Command Post exercise, where senior officers from all participating nations work together to plan and execute a simulated campaign, testing their strategic decision-making and communication protocols. This level of integration is crucial for building the trust and procedural understanding needed to operate effectively in a real-world coalition. Beyond African Lion, Tunisia actively participates in a range of other bilateral and multilateral exercises. Phoenix Express, for example, is a maritime exercise focused on security in the Mediterranean Sea. While primarily naval, it involves Tunisian army elements in coastal defense and amphibious landing scenarios. Working alongside navies from North Africa, Europe, and North America, these exercises aren't just about military drills. They are about building relationships. The personal connections forged between Tunisian soldiers and their international partners are vital, creating a network of trust that can be called upon during a crisis. This constant engagement ensures the Tunisian army remains aligned with modern NATO standards and is prepared to be a reliable partner in regional and global security operations. Tunisia's geography is as diverse as it is challenging, and the Army's training reflects this reality. The vast, arid expanse of the Sahara Desert in the south presents a unique set of obstacles. Here, units conduct specialized desert warfare training. Soldiers learn to navigate the featureless terrain where landmarks are scarce and GPS can be unreliable. They master techniques for conserving water and operating in extreme heat, which can soar to debilitating levels. Vehicles require special maintenance to cope with the fine abrasive sand that clogs engines and wears down moving parts. Training exercises in the desert often focus on long-range patrols, reconnaissance, and border security operations, simulating the real-world missions of combating, smuggling, and extremist groups in this remote region. Units practice setting up concealed observation posts and conducting rapid response drills, honing their ability to project power across vast distances. Along Tunisia's extensive Mediterranean coastline, the focus shifts to amphibious and coastal defense training. The Army regularly practices defending against potential seaborne threats. This includes setting up beach defenses, coordinating with the Tunisian Navy to interdict enemy vessels, and conducting counter-landing operations. Specialized units may even practice small-scale amphibious assaults, using fast boats to land on a hostile shore, secure a beachhead, and push inland. This training ensures that Tunisia can protect its vital maritime trade routes and its popular tourist coastlines from any threat originating from the sea. In the dense urban centers of Tunis, Sfax, and Sousse, the Army prepares for a completely different kind of fight: urban warfare. Modern conflicts are increasingly fought in cities, and the Tunisian military has invested heavily in preparing for this complex, three-dimensional battlefield. They utilize specially constructed training facilities, often called mock villages or shoot houses, that replicate the tight confines of city streets, apartment buildings, and marketplaces. Here, soldiers practice the difficult art of close-quarters combat. They learn to clear rooms systematically, distinguish between combatants and civilians in a chaotic environment, and fight from floor to floor in multi-story buildings. Snipers train to find concealed positions in urban high-rises, while engineers practice breaching fortified doors and walls. These exercises are often conducted with non-lethal training ammunition to add a high degree of realism, forcing soldiers to make split-second life-or-death decisions under immense pressure. This specialized training is critical for counterterrorism operations and for ensuring the Army can operate effectively while minimizing collateral damage if ever called upon to secure one of its own cities. The modern battlefield extends far beyond land, sea, and air. In 2026, the Tunisian army is fully engaged in the digital and cyber domains. Recognizing that cyber attacks can be as debilitating as a physical assault, the military has established a dedicated cyber defense command. This unit is staffed by highly skilled soldiers and civilian experts who are tasked with defending critical military networks and national infrastructure. Their training is continuous. They participate in cyber range exercises, where they must defend a network against simulated attacks from a dedicated red team of ethical hackers. They learn to identify intrusions, analyze malware, and restore compromised systems under pressure. Their mission is not just defensive, they also develop capabilities to conduct offensive cyber operations, giving Tunisia a tool to deter and retaliate against digital aggressors. This integration of cyber warfare into mainstream military doctrine is a hallmark of a truly modern force. Furthermore, the sky above the battlefield is increasingly populated by unmanned aerial vehicles, or drones. The Tunisian army has embraced this technology, integrating a variety of drones into its force structure. Small tactical drones are used at the squad and platoon level, providing real-time reconnaissance. A soldier can launch a handheld drone to look over the next hill or around a street corner, providing instant situational awareness without exposing themselves to danger. Larger, more advanced drones are used for operational and strategically vital intelligence, surveillance, and reconnaissance. These can stay airborne for hours, monitoring vast swaths of the border or tracking suspicious activity deep in the desert. The data they collect is fed directly into command centers, giving commanders an unparalleled real-time view of the battle space. Soldiers are trained not only to pilot these drones, but also to interpret the intelligence they gather and integrate it into their tactical planning. This fusion of new technology with traditional military skills has created a more informed, agile, and lethal Tunisian army. As we look at the Tunisian army of 2026, we see a force that has successfully navigated the complexities of the modern security environment. It is a military that honors its traditions while fully embracing the future. Through rigorous and realistic training, strategic international partnerships, and the smart integration of cutting-edge technology, Tunisia has built an army that is ready for anything. It stands as a pillar of stability in North Africa, a capable partner on the world stage, and above all, a steadfast guardian for the Tunisian people. The journey of transformation has been remarkable, and the result is a professional, modern, and resilient force prepared to defend its nation and its values well into the future. Thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe for more in-depth content.